Welcome back. Today I'm going to be drawing Baby Groot. So let's get started. I'm first going to start with his eyes. I'm going to make a straight line on the bottom and then a curved line around the top. And leave some space in the center, straight line on the bottom, kind of diagonal actually, curved line around. And then we're going to put a curved line kind of going around this way like this on both sides. And then we'll add a little highlight on each of the eyes there. Dropping down a little right below his eyes, we're going to add a curved line for his mouth. And then we're going to start on this side. I'm going to make the shape for his head that comes all the way around. It's kind of like a little pointed on the bottom and then extends up on both sides. Now as we extend up, we're going to make some curved zigzag lines that come up and around. You can make them smaller or wider apart. Kind of like that. And then curved lines for his eyebrows. And also just some detail lines coming down and over, kind of across his face here. Like this. And on these zigzag lines, we're going to do them horizontally. I'm going to make some extended zigzag lines that come a little higher too. Alright, so now from here I'm going to start his body. I'm going to bring some curved lines down for his neck. This one I'm going to extend all the way down and kind of come out and then back in. It's like an S shape or an S line, and kind of follow some contour lines up. We'll bring this one kind of in a little bit more, and then I'm going to start his arm from here, making two slanted lines out. As I come here, I'm going to bend it up, and then make a zigzag and bend this one up. And as you see, it gets a little wider as we come toward the end here. I'm going to do a slanted line out and up for his thumb, and then 4 more zigzag lines for his fingers. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it back around to the other side where his hand is. And again, some more of these detail lines that just come across from both sides here. All right, I'm going to bring this line down and come behind his body on this side and then kind of curve it around. So it looks like he's twisted a little bit like that. All right, we'll bring a line across the bottom to show where he's kind of in the planter, and then just a curved line around this way to show the top of the planter. Some diagonal lines coming in or slightly slanted lines coming down the sides, and a curved line across the bottom for the bottom of the planter. And here we can just show maybe some roots or sprouts coming up here like that, just to add a little detail and color into the drawing when we get back into that part. All right, coming over here, we're going to add his other arm. So I'm making 2 lines kind of slanted this way, little zigzag here, continue this one across, and then I'm going to do his hand that kind of just comes over and around. So 1, 2, and then 3. We'll do his thumb here, opposite, and we'll do one of his fingers kind of behind his other fingers there. And just extend these kind of detail lines up, more detail lines on the arm. And again, you can kind of put these detail lines wherever. You can even do some horizontal strokes that come across this way. Just add a lot of character and detail to your drawing here. All right, I'm going to add a couple of more lines here that extend up. And I can also add some little vines with some leaves on them, some leaf shapes that look like that. And again, you can do this anywhere you'd like. There's no right or wrong way to do this. We can have, what's so cool about leaves and plants is we can kind of draw them wherever we'd like, these leaves and little twigs and kind of detail lines here. Maybe there's one growing off of his thumb here, and one over here growing off of his hand on this side. All right. Maybe there's one on his finger over here too. I'm just going to kind of straighten this out a little bit further. And bring this line out to the side a little bit more here. And so now I'm going to start to add some color. So I'm going to use my black first and just fill in the space for his eye. Going around that highlight area that we left. And I'm going to use a green to add some color in the leaves. And some color for these little vines and sprouts here on the bottom. Okay, and the other color I'm going to use is called goldenrod. Goldenrod is kind of this tannish brown color. I'm going to outline around his eyes first. We'll just do a quick outline around some of the top area. Along the side of his head, his face, and down below here. And also for his fingers. Those are kind of the tighter spaces, because then I'm going to use the wider part of my marker to fill in some of the other space here. All right, just finishing up his face here, filling in the color. And that is going to be our drawing for Baby Groot. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Give him a try, he's a lot of fun. Bye.